I'm sorry. It's not all what it's cracked up to be. Hi guys, it's Lizzie Lash me, and today I'm here with Lash Talk About It. Okay, this is gonna be my new Lash podcast that I'm bringing here to YouTube. Usually we do lives on Instagram, but I wanted to just make it, different and bring my voice and my face to YouTube, because I know I like to watch podcasts while I'm like cooking, cleaning, and things like that. So let's talk about it. Yes, I went out and I got the microphone. No, it's not plugged in because I don't know how to do it, but it's the thought that counts. And all the real podcasts, they have microphones. So today's topic is gonna be unpopular opinions, Lash edition. Okay, I feel like y'all might hate me after this video, or you might love me, but I do have some unpopular opinions that need to be heard. So yes, let's talk about it. And what's the difference, y'all, between a podcast? I probably should have searched this up before I started, but what do y'all think the difference is between a podcast and then like just a YouTube video? Is the podcast like they don't cut it up, or what? Anyway, okay, my first unpopular opinion is that wait, so when we say the unpopular opinions, are we saying like the opposite? Okay. Let me get it. Okay, so my first unpopular opinion is that sky glue is not a bad lash glue. Like, in the lash community, sky glue is like badly looked down upon. And no, guys, I do use my adhesive, but when practicing, or even before, I've used sky glue, and it always would work for me. Like in the past, like when I was trying to figure out glues, like I always knew that sky glue was a glue that worked. Yes, the fumes are strong, but I mean that's why we have different type of adhesives. Like we have strong fumed adhesive and we have low fume adhesive. Sky glue is a high fume adhesive. I don't think there's anything wrong with using sky glue. No, it's not just a practice glue. I really don't know why it's frowned upon. Can somebody tell me like exactly why? Because some people say they've had allergic reactions with sky glue, but you can literally have a reaction with any adhesive. So I'm really confused why sky glue is looked down upon. Like, I feel like honestly it's probably the most popular glue in the lash community. Some people love it, some people hate it. I don't think sky glue is a bad glue. And yeah, I'm saying my unpopular opinion. I know that not everybody's gonna like that, but I feel as though sky glue is not a bad glue. And I'm just gonna stand on my opinion. Okay? Alright. Unpopular opinion. I think you should get your esthetician license, cosmetology license, if you're gonna take lashing serious. If you take lashing serious and you're making so much money, you're making 6 figures, and why didn't you go back and invest in a license? I'm not saying that you learn lashes in school. School is all about lashes. You can get better at lashes by going to school. No, I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is, if you're really like taking your career serious, why not get licensed for the career that you do? If you need an esthetician license in your state, why not go ahead and invest your money and get an esthetician's license? Like, what is holding people back? I was unlicensed when I started doing lashes, but I realized I wanted to take it to the next level. So yes, I went ahead and invested in school. So I want to know, like, what is holding people back? Like, what could possibly be holding people back from getting a license? What it is that people do not want to invest money, and they don't want to invest time. So I really don't feel like you're serious about your lash career if you don't want to go to school. Y'all may really not agree with me. Y'all really may not like what I'm saying. But if you're serious about lashes, why not go to school? to obtain a license. Besides that, you can get fined if they catch you doing lashes, and you're unlicensed and you need to be licensed. So why not go ahead and take the extra precaution and get the license? Like, can somebody really tell me why? And I really want to hear you guys' chat in the down bar, because yeah, and unpopular opinions are supposed to get you a little bit riled up, but these are seriously my opinions, and I'm just being bold enough to say it to my YouTube family. So yeah, my next thing is my unpopular opinion. I don't like primer. I don't like primer. Now, I do use primer, but I don't use it in a traditional way. People like to use primer to prime the eyes, to remove dirt, oil, and prime the eyes, literally. So some people use it clean and then prime, but some people just use it as a first step. I love a good lash shampoo. Like, I love a good lash foam, lash bath, lash cleansing, you know. I love that because I feel like it gives me a nice clean base to, you know, lash on. Now, in the past when I've used primer, all different types of primer, I tried to love primer, but I just can't. Like, I really can't love primer. In the past, I've tried to use primer. I really tried. Okay, well, anyway, in the past when I've tried to use primer, it feels like the lashes are like, there's a barrier in between the lash and the adhesive and the lash extension. Like, it just doesn't want to stick. So that's why I don't like primer. Now, what I do use primer for, and yes, I do sell primer, and our primer is great, but I'm just not a primer girl. I like primer to make my spikes. Yes. I use primer to create my spikes, to create wispy looks. So that is what I love primer for. But I do not use primer in the traditional way. I might get some backlash for this. I know some people swear by primer. I don't swear by primer. I'm sorry. It's not all what it's cracked up to be. Okay. Next. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but I have to say it. The lash industry is turning into a get-rich-quick scheme. The lash industry is turning into a get-rich-quick scheme. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because of the turn lash extensions have took. I love lash extensions. I love this industry. But definitely when I started, it's definitely different than what it is now. Let's just be honest. If you have been in the industry for over, okay, it's 2022. If you've been in the industry for over like 4 or 5 years, you know what I'm talking about. There's a difference in the lash industry. And social media plays a big part in this. I do feel like lashes is a big get-rich-quick scheme. People want to take classes, yes, because of the money you make. But a lot of people only want to take it because of the money and how we advertise it to just, you know, make a bunch of money. I feel like customer service is neglected in the lash industry. I feel like clients are neglected in the lash industry. I feel like a lot of things that are supposed to be normal are not, you know, even thought of anymore. It's not about the client anymore. It's about the lash tech making bank, which is actually crazy. Lashes are a luxury experience. Yes, it does pay well, but it is not all about the money. It's not. any business you start is not all about the money. Yes, you're gonna make good money. Money comes, money goes. But I do feel like lashes are big get rich quick scheme. Like, and courses, lash courses are becoming a get rich scheme in the lash community. Training should really be an investment. If somebody is making over 6 figures, I don't think that they would be willing to share their technique for as little as $10. $10 trainings. I know I'm gonna get hate for this. Now, there's also scams within a $2,000 class where people, are not open with their technique. To me, I do think a lot of people are just trying to come up off of other people and their desperateness to make money. So just be careful when you're booking a lash class. Really do your research on your instructor and things like that. I'm not hating. I'm not saying the cheaper lash classes are horrible. I'm not saying the expensive lash classes are everything. I'm just saying do your research on your lash instructor. Don't hate me after this, y'all. Please. Please. I'm just saying what other people are thinking, and I want to use my voice in the lash community. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I feel like TikTok and Reels are actually making people lose clients. Yeah. TikTok and Reels are making you lose lash clients. A lot of these TikToks and these Reels that people are making, and yes, I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it. A lot of these TikToks and Reels that people are making are actually doing the opposite. It's not going to gain them clientele. All it's going to do is make you lose clientele, because we constantly see us joking about clients, bashing the client, bashing what clients want, showing what clients do wrong. When in reality, what I realized is that we should be using our social media platform to educate clients, to show them, our environment, to show them how it's done, to show them the differences between this set and this set. So I do think like the TikTok and as funny as it is, it can also be detrimental to your business, to your lash business, because at the end of the day, it's not going to attract clients to keep showing how bad your clients act or how annoyed you are with clients. You're actually just attracting other lash artists that bash clients as well to your page. And that is not how you grow clientele. So I felt like that one needed to be said. So just be wary of the type of content that you put out. I'm more wary of the content that I put out. Yes, some stuff is a joke, and it's a lighthearted joke, but some stuff is very, not as lighthearted. And I know we know what we're talking about when we make these TikToks and these Reels, and we show how annoyed we are at our clients. Honestly, before social media, I feel like it wasn't common to show that you're annoyed with a client. Like, why is that our reality? We have to take a step back and really evaluate our social medias and just evaluate a lot of things that we post as well. Like, yes, if you're trying to get your clients to do something, the way to get them to do something is not to post in an indirect way and just, make it seem so bad. There's so much ways to go about things, and that's one thing that I'm learning in business. As time goes on, I'm just learning that there's different ways to go about things. I don't always have to react. If you have a problem, for instance, if you have a problem with a client that came today and she didn't wash her lashes, maybe. You can't go on a rant on your Instagram story about how clients are dirty and etc. What you can do is communicate with your client, because that is your client, and just let her know, while she's there, to make sure that she's doing her lash bath, or ask her what her routine is, and so on. I'm just learning, communication is key, and social media, you're actually just, posting for everybody to see. And potential clients can see that and just be turned off. So just be mindful of what we post. Alright, y'all. So we're on our last topic of my Lash Talk About It podcast today. And my last topic, an unpopular opinion, is that you have to pay to play. I truly believe that you have to pay to play in any industry. Yes, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Even you guys can go to my own Lash page. I give out free game all the time. Like, there is free game everywhere. There is more free game ever now than then. When I first started lashes, it was like one YouTube video on YouTube about how to do lashes. Nobody, used to answer. Nobody wanted to help. Y'all. But I still made a way. Like, I still figured it out. And there's a lot of things you can do just by researching, applying yourself. So when I say you have to pay to play, it is an unpopular opinion, because a lot of people feel like everybody should just give up their sauce for free. If I had to figure everything out in this industry and do research and invest in multiple classes and invest in information, and why should I give it to you in a DM for free? After giving out free game. Like, I'm not against free game. I always give out free game. If you guys check out my Instagram, it's free game. And I do answer DMs. But sometimes I notice when I answer a DM and then it's just more. You have to pay to play if you want to be successful. You either have to pay to play, or you have to apply yourself and figure it out for yourself. I'm not going to lie. You have to invest in your business. You can't not everything is a handout. Not everything is a handout. You have to invest in your business. You have to want it. I wanted it, so I went out and did research. I went out and, flew across the country to take classes multiple times. I always travel. I still will travel and take a class. I know that some information is not free, because people really have invested in their career and craft. So I do respect when people charge me, or I offer to pay. Like, I think you do have to pay to play. You have to pay to play when it comes to anything. If you guys want to know where somebody, makes this certain item from, a vendor, whatever, don't expect people to give that information to you for free. I'm just saying it. I'm just the messenger. You have to pay to play. And on that note, y'all, I'm finishing up my unpopular opinions for today. Let me know if you guys like our Lash Talk About It. I really want to have somebody on my show with me. Let me know what topics we could talk about next time, or what guests we could have. Yes, we are based in Philadelphia, but it's nothing to travel for us. So do me a favor, if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Let us know how you like it. And we'll be back with another episode. And I'm out. I'm Lizzie Lashme, and I'm out.